So today we are going to be doing a word problem involving time, and to help us solve our word problem we're going to be using a linear model. We'll be using a linear model because its attribute is length and we are dealing with the length of time. And our linear model here is from 8 to 8, but since time is continuous, we have arrows at the end to tell us that time goes on. And we know that there are 24 hours in a day, and our day is split up into two groups of 12 hours in each group. But our linear model here is just from 8 to 8 for right now, but just keep in mind that it is from 12 to 12 because there's two groups of 12 and 24 hours. So our word problem is, a school play was 2 hours and 30 minutes long. It ended at 1:45 p.m. What time did the play start? So the first thing that we need to do is find our knowns and unknowns in our word problem. So looking at our word problem, we know that the school play ended at 1:45 p.m. So that's going to be our end time. So I'm going to write that here to keep track. 1:45 p.m. And then our word problem also tells us that the school play was 2 hours and 30 minutes long. So that's going to be our elapsed time because that was the length of the play. So we have 2 hours and 30 minutes. And now we need to find our unknown. And it says right here, what time did the play start? So we're wanting to find our start time, which is our unknown. So we don't know that one yet. So our start time is what we're trying to solve for. Looking at our linear model, one common misconception that students might have is from 12 they might continue counting on, so 12 o'clock, 13 o'clock, 14 o'clock, but like we said before, there are two groups of 12 in 24 hours, and so after that 12 mark, the noon mark or the midnight mark, time starts over, so it goes back to 1 and then continues on to 12 and then 1 again. So you have the 24 hours in your day. So now we can go ahead and start solving for our problem. We need to find our end time on the linear model. And so we have 1:45. Each segment here on our linear model is 15 minutes, so we have 15, 30, 45. So here's 1 o'clock, 1:15, 1:30, 1:45. I'm going to mark that, 1:45 p.m.